Hey, what's up everyone? It's Josh with the Envision Vlog, and as you saw by the title, today we are talking about genes. Yeah, can't resist a good dad joke. But in all seriousness, I do want to talk about my latest experience with retinitis pigmentosa, which is having my DNA sequenced in order to see if I qualify for an experimental procedure to improve my vision. So yeah, there are a lot of opportunities out there for people to get involved with like clinical trials with stem cells, going to other countries and having, their eyes worked on and everything, and being part of these clinical trials and experimental procedures. A lot of people do this as a way to hopefully maybe not find a cure, but to have some form of improved vision. Me personally, I have looked into one prior to my most recent experience. I was applying to be a part of a clinical test study out at University of California, Irvine, which involved stem cell therapy. Fortunately for me, my vision at this moment isn't to the point where it needs to really be considered a focus of trying to improve, because it's considered a lot better than people who are actually going through these trials. However, when opportunity comes knocking, I tend to answer the door because I'm curious to see as to, what these trials could offer, and then also kind of see if, it would work for me, or, how would I feel in that moment where I could have my vision improved. So just to give you an idea of what happened recently involving the genetic side of things is that, RP is a genetic and hereditary disease. Like diarrhea, it runs in your genes. I've been waiting. I've been trying to set myself up for that. But it is a genetic and hereditary condition that can be passed down, inherited, all of that. For me personally, I don't know anything about my gene combination that has led to me having, RP with the bilateral hearing loss. So, for me, the idea of having the opportunity to have my DNA looked at and sequenced in the lab is, to me, it was kind of cool. So basically how I got this opportunity was my eye doctor, he knew some people that were developing this drug that they basically would be like, just, kind of shoot it into your eye, so to speak. And yeah, they said that right now it's looking to be very promising. And apparently it acts on one of the genes that causes retinitis pigmentosa. And apparently there are 250 genes that actually cause RP. And this company is looking and doing DNA sequencing and stuff to find people with that one gene. So when I found this out, I was like, sure, I'll spit in the tube, because not only do you apparently get a report on whether or not you have the gene, but you actually get to see all the other genes that actually have lined up and caused the condition. So even if I don't get selected to go to the trial, at least I'll be a little bit closer to having some answers related to my vision. And that is fine by me. Then there is that 1 in 250 chance that I do have the gene, and then I can actually move into the next step, which is actually be a part of this trial and this study. And, I'm just taking this one day at a time right now. I just kind of want to see if I have the gene. I'm trying not to get ahead of myself. It's a huge decision if I get to that next step and have the opportunity to have my vision improved. But, that's not to say that it doesn't come with certain cost. While I've been told that the studies have been very promising, there is actually a possibility that I can get straight up retinal detachment. And then also, while the company apparently will pay to, allow you to travel and get to where you need to be in order to have this procedure, the procedure itself is very steep in terms of cost. I'm not talking about pretty penny. I'm talking about diamond-crusted pretty penny. If my memory serves me well, $950,000 just to possibly have my vision improve, or possibly end up with a retinal detachment. And to me, that's like the big thing, is that, yes, these are opportunities that I can have afforded to me, but at the same time, I've gotten through life for the most part. I've gotten used to my way of life with blindness. Sometimes I wonder, would I risk possibly making my vision worse for hope to making it a little bit better? And that's one of the reasons why I'm actually taking this one day at a time. I check back daily to see if my DNA reports have come back, and once again, if it comes back as I don't have the gene, I'll be fine. At least I'll have a little bit of answers. And if it does come back with the gene, then I'll have to make a bigger decision from there. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been my latest experience. I will be uploading a part 2 of this video, just kind of talking about my DNA results, so that way I can kind of share with y'all a little bit of what I've learned about myself through this process. Also, I'm interested to hear about y'all's experiences. If any of y'all have participated in gene therapy, maybe you have a friend or family member who's gone through, a clinical trial of gene therapy, maybe stem cell research. I want to hear about that, because to me that stuff is very interesting. And also, what would you do if you were in my shoes? Would you, if you ended up having the gene, would you take the risk, or would you wait on it? What would be your choice? Let's start a conversation down in the comments below. But that is going to do it for the video today. As always, this is Josh with the Envision Vlog. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it, as well as subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get alerts about when I drop new videos. And as always, I'm signing off.